Hi guys, my name is Matthew Parker. I'm a speech-language pathologist working for the Freshwater Education District. I've been practicing in the public school setting as a speech pathologist for the past 11 years. This year I have been blessed with the opportunity to be working with a speech-language pathology assistant named Erin Judd. She graduated out of the Alexandria Technical College program last year, and I tell everyone that asks about how the SLPA thing is going that it's the best thing that's happened to me professionally in my entire career. Erin's a highly qualified person, and what she brings to the table is just invaluable to me and has made my school year really probably the easiest, most fun school year I've had in a long time, maybe ever. But Nancy asked me to talk to you guys about how I am utilizing the SLPA that I'm working with. That's different than maybe some people have thought about using the SLPAs, but I have a fairly large classroom in the school that I work in, and me and Erin share the same office space almost all day long. So we have been seeing groups of kids, and I made a list of 8 things that I find beneficial with seeing kids in groups. And by groups, I mean 4 kids or larger. We see groups of preschool students, we see groups of kindergarten students, we see groups of 2nd grade students, we see groups of 3rd and 4th grade students, we see groups of 5th and 6th grade students. And like I said, a group means 4 or more kids within those groups. And how that would look is 4 kindergarten girls might come in that have similar articulation needs, and I will take 2 of the kids, and Erin will take 2 of the kids. I'll do 1 or 2 activities in a 10-minute period of time. Erin will do 1 or 2 activities in a 10-minute period of time, and we will switch. I'll get the 2 that Erin was working with. Erin will take the 2 I was working with, and I will do the same 2 activities with the other 2 kids, and Erin will do the same 2 activities with the other 2 kids. So ultimately, those kids will leave a 20-minute speech session getting 3 to 4 activities with 2 different people. And some of the pros that I wrote down to share with you guys are, the number one thing with seeing kids in a larger group like that is we get a lot more, we see a bigger increase in the amount of repetitions that we're able to get in a normal session. Another big strength of seeing students in a group like that is it increases the opportunity for me to provide supervision and coaching for Erin, because we're in the same classroom, and although I'm working with the 2 students, it's really easy for me to hear what's going on next, or easy to hear and see what she is doing and drop, speak up and say, hey Erin, you should try this, or good job on that. So it increases the opportunity for the supervision and coaching opportunities, seeing kids in a group. Another big strength is it really helps with scheduling. Last year, if I was going to schedule, let's say, a 3rd and 4th grade group that we're seeing that has 5 kids in, that typically would have been at least 2 time slots, so say 45 minutes to see those 5 kids. Seeing them in the group this year allows me to get 5 kids in 25 minutes. So that obviously frees up an extra 20-minute block in my schedule. So seeing kids in larger groups like that really has helped with scheduling to actually find prep time for myself this year. Another strength of seeing kids in the groups is it provides kids the opportunity to have different styles. As we know, kids have different learning styles, and maybe my style of therapy it isn't best suited for the kid, and maybe Erin's is going to be right in their wheelhouse. So providing the kids with different style of therapy is important. Another big strength for me this year, having Erin in the groups, is sometimes I'll do like a whole group activity, and Erin will take the notes. She'll do the documentation during that time. And that has been really helpful, because when you're working with 5 kids, it becomes really difficult to do your tallies. So the documenting has been really helpful. Another big strength is it gives me someone to exchange feedback with right away. In the past, I've been the only speech pathologist in my buildings that I've been working in, and having these groups allows for that immediate feedback. The kids leave, hey, how did your activity go? This is how mine went, and it gives you an opportunity to be more reflective on how you're delivering your therapy service. The last thing is less downtime in the session. Simply by having that extra body in the group, the extra having the SLPA has allowed or created less downtime where like I'm fetching things or I'm shuffling between activities. Having that extra person, so if we're doing like a whole group instruction, like for instance today we had a group of kindergartners and I wanted to get the articulation cards out, and Erin was making some projects, and she just went and got the cards for me, and I never had to stop my therapy session. So those are some strengths of seeing kids in a group and the ways that I'm utilizing my SLPA. Like I said, it's been pretty magical. I've seen a lot faster and larger gains this year, measurable gains in comparison to the other years, and I will directly attribute it to the fact of having that supportive person, highly qualified person working with me in the SLPA. So if you have questions that you want to ask regarding how I'm utilizing SLPAs, feel free to contact me, mparker@fed.k12.mn.us, and I'll have Nancy put that in the PowerPoint. Thanks a lot.